Good afternoon, students. Good afternoon. Okay, very good afternoon. So today also we are discussing the same portion, light, reflection and refraction from that chapter. Today also we are going to practice reflection of light only. Okay, the questions regarding with the reflection of light. Okay, can we start? Okay, now let me share the screen. Did we practice this question in the last class? Yes or no?
No, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Is it clear to you?
Yes, ma'am, it's clear.
So our first question, an object is placed at a distance of 0.25 meter in front of a plane mirror. The distance between the object and the image will be, options are 0.25 meter, 1 meter, 0.5 meter, 0.125 meter. Think and answer.
Maybe you can see the option answer.
You can see the answer from here.
Yes, ma'am. There are options here. I can see this placement.
Okay, okay. A is the right answer. Why? I need the reason.
And the object and the image distance are equal in plane mirror.
Okay, an object is placed at a distance of 0.25 meter in front of a plane mirror. The distance between the object and image will be. The distance between. Here we are not asked the image distance. What about the distance between image and that of the object? It's a plane mirror. We know that in the case of a plane mirror, the distance between the image and that of the object is same. Okay. So what is the right answer? 0.25 meter, 1 meter, 0.5 meter, 0.125 meter.
I'm 0.5.
Actually, the answer is 0.5. Here we are asking the distance between object and image, not the image distance. Distance between object and image. So here the object distance is u is equal to 0.25 meter. Similarly, the image distance is v is equal to 0.25 meter. Then the distance between the object and the image is 0.25 plus 0.25. So u plus v is equal to 0.5 meter. The total distance between image and object. So here the object distance is 0.25 meter. Image distance is also 0.25 meter. Then the total distance between the object and image is 0.25 plus 0.25. It is 0.5 meter.
Ma'am, I was eating food.
Then the second question, the angle of incidence of a ray of light having zero reflection angle is 0, 30 degree, 45 degree, 90 degree. The angle of incidence for a ray of light having zero reflection angle. Zero reflection angle means angle of reflection, angle R is equal to 0. Then what is the angle of incidence? Yes. What is the correct option? A, B, C or D?
0.
0. Option A is right. Here angle of incidence is also equal to 0. What's the reason? I need the explanation. Very good. According to law of reflection, angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. So here in the given question, It's given that angle of incidence of a ray of light having 0 reflection angle. That is, the reflection, angle of reflection is equal to 0. If angle R is equal to 0, then according to law of reflection, we can say that angle I is also equal to 0. So the correct answer is option A. It is 0. Now the third question. For a real object, which of the following can produce a real image? For a real object, which of the following can produce a real image? Plane mirror, concave lens, convex mirror. For a real object, which of the following can produce a real image?
Concave.
We can go one by one. What about the case of plane mirror? What about the nature of the image formed by a plane mirror?
Virtual.
Virtual and direct.
Virtual and direct.
Yes, ma'am.
Virtual and direct. Okay. Now the second case. The image formed by a concave mirror. We have 6 different cases are there. And in most of the cases, what about the nature of the image formed by concave mirror?
Real and inverted.
It is real and inverted. Okay. Real and inverted. Then the third question. What about in the third option? What about in the case of concave lens?
Virtual.
Virtual.
Concave lens. In the case of concave lens also, we have only 2 options. And in the 2 options, we get a virtual and direct image. Virtual and direct. The last one is convex mirror. What about the case of convex mirror?
Virtual.
We have only 2 options. And in the 2 cases also, convex mirror forms virtual and erect. Virtual and erect image. So in which case only the image produced will be real in nature?
Concave.
It is in the
Concave.
case of concave. So the option B is right.
Yes, ma'am.
Concave mirror. Okay. Now the
Ma'am.
next question is,
Ma'am, this is from which guide?
this is from, I got it from the net. I will send it in the group. Okay.
Okay.
The next question. So the explanation for this question, only concave mirror can produce a real image for any position of the object between its focus and the infinity. So out of these 4 mirrors, concave mirror is only able to produce the real image. Okay. The fourth question, which of the following mirror is used by a dentist to examine a small cavity?
I know. Concave.
Concave.
Yes,
Concave.
very good. Concave mirror. Concave mirror. Answer is option C. Concave mirror forms erect and enlarged image when held close to the cavity. So this is one of the use of concave mirror. Concave mirror can be used as shaving mirrors, dentist mirrors, headlight of cars, torchlight, headlight. Anything else? Yeah. So in solar furnaces is also one of the application of concave mirrors. Okay, because concave mirrors are converging mirror, they converges all the light rays. Okay, so the correct option is option C. Concave mirror forms erect and enlarged image. Next question. An object at a distance of 30 centimeter from a concave mirror gets its image at the same point. The focal length of the mirror is dash minus 30 centimeter, 30 centimeter, minus 15 centimeter, plus 15 centimeter.
Option
Which one?
D.
B. Option B. What about others?
And D. Option D.
Option D. Okay. And how we can calculate here in this question? Object distance is given. What is object distance? U is equal to
Negative 30.
negative 30. In the question, the negative sign is not provided. 30 centimeter is only given, but we must put a negative sign. Why we put a negative sign here in the object distance?
Object is always
Always
placed on the left side.
Very good. Object is always kept on the left side of the mirror. That is why we put this negative sign here. So U is equal to negative 30. So concave mirror gets an image at the same point. Image also formed at the same point, which means B is equal to 30 centimeter. Then what about the focal length? How we can calculate the focal length?
1 by V plus 1 by
F is equal to
1 by F is equal to
1 by
V
A plus 1 by
U.
1 by V plus 1 by U. That is equal to 1 by 30
Plus
plus minus 1 by 30. That is equal to 1 by F is equal to 1 minus 1 divided by 30. 1 plus minus 1. And here, what about the image distance? Image distance is also negative. In this case, image distance is also negative. Since it is a concave mirror, in the case of concave mirror, the image formed also will be in the same side of the mirror. Concave mirror gets its image at the same point. Same point means where do you place the object? On the same side itself, you get the image. So the image distance is also minus 30. So minus 1 by 30, minus 1 by 30. It becomes minus 1 minus 1. Is it not clear?
Negative 2.
Ah, yes, negative 2. Once again, I will explain. Read the question carefully. An object at a distance of 30 centimeter from a concave mirror. We know that even it is a concave mirror or a convex mirror, the object distance U is equal to minus 30 centimeter. Then it gives or produces an image at the same point. Same point means the image also formed on the left side of the mirror. So at the same point means it also minus 30 centimeter. Object is placed on the left side of the mirror. At the same point, we get the image. So V is equal to minus 30 centimeter. Then what is the focal length of the mirror? It is given by 1 by F is equal to 1 by V plus 1 by U. This is the
By
equation for
30.
calculating the focal length. Substitute the values. It becomes minus 1 by 30 minus 1 by 30. Yes.
How it became minus?
How you put the minus here?
Yes, ma'am. At 1 by 30.
Actually, this minus is along with that of the image distance.
Yes.
Image is formed on the same side of the mirror, that is on the left side. If any object that we are measured on from the center to left side, it must take negative sign. If we measure the distance towards left, it should take the negative sign. So it becomes minus 1 by 30 plus minus 1 by 30. That is equal to minus 1 by 30 minus 1 by 30. What is its answer?
minus 50.
Yes. 1 by F is equal to minus 1 minus 1. That is equal to minus 2 by 30. 1 by F is equal to minus 2 by 30, which implies F is equal to, take the reciprocal,
Minus 30 by
minus 30 by 2. Minus 30 by 2 is equal to minus 15 centimeter. So which option is right? Is it D or C?
Option C.
Option C is right. Okay, option C is right. Now we have the sixth question. An object at a distance of plus 15 centimeter is slowly moved towards the pole of a convex mirror. The image will get shortened and real, enlarged and real, enlarged and virtual, diminished and virtual. An object at a distance of plus 15 centimeter is slowly moved towards the pole of a convex mirror. The image will get shortened and real, enlarged and real, enlarged and virtual, diminished and virtual.
diminished and virtual.
Diminished and virtual.
And because it is small, like that, diminished. Ma'am, not clear. Voice is breaking.
Okay. Here, an object at a distance of plus 15 centimeter is slowly moved towards the pole of a convex mirror. The image will get shortened and real, enlarged and real.
Ma'am,
Yes.
diminished. That virtual, that diminished. That point. Can you show the points?
Virtual and diminished.
Virtual and that.
Virtual and diminished. Why? Reason?
And because it is small that they are moving the pole to the slowly.
Yes, anyone?
Convex mirror always
Convex
form
form.
virtual and diminished.
Yes, very good. In the case of convex mirror,
It
we
forms
have only two options. The nature of the image is always virtual and direct. Okay, wherever you place the object, we get an image which is virtual and direct in nature. And what about the size? Size is always diminished in nature. Size is diminished. Okay, so the option D is right. So whenever you place the object on a convex mirror, you get an image which is diminished and virtual in nature. Good. Now we have the seventh question. So here you have the explanation. Convex mirror always formed a virtual and diminished image. Seventh question. A concave mirror of radius 30 centimeter is placed in water. Its focal length in air and water differ by 15 degree, 20 degree, 30 degree, 0 degree. A concave mirror of radius 30 centimeter is placed in water. Its focal length in air and water differ by 15 degree, 20 degree, 30 degree, and 0 degree.
This question.
A.
Answer is A. I need the reason.
And F is equal to R by Q.
No?
Music 20.
No? Then another one say it is 30. Then again it is no.
Zero. No.
So which one is the correct answer?
Zero. It will not defect. In water, it will not move.
What about Minha? Your answer?
No doubt in this question.
A concave mirror of radius 30 centimeter is placed in water. Its focal length in air and water differ by 15, 20, 30, and 0 degree.
And they are meaning that in water that the light moves to the air and
No, you don't need to be thinking like that. It's a simple one. Actually, the answer is option D, 0. Because the focal length is not depends upon the nature of the material medium. It only depends on the radius of the mirror. It is not depends upon whether the material medium is either water or that of the air. It's not a matter. So here the focal length of that concave mirror is differ. The difference in their angle between the focal length is 0. The explanation is focal length of spherical mirror does not depend on the surrounding medium. The focal length of the spherical mirror does not depend on surrounding medium. Now the eighth question. A concave mirror of focal length 20 centimeter forms an image having twice the size of the object. For the virtual position of the object, the position of the object will be at 25 centimeter, 40 centimeter, 10 centimeter, or at infinity.
Ma'am, so
Yes.
ma'am, there meaning that concave mirror is forming
A
focal length.
concave mirror of focal length. Only the focal length is given in the question. A concave mirror of focal length 20 centimeter forms an image having twice the size of the object. For the virtual position of the object, the position of object will be at 25 centimeter, 40 centimeter, 10 centimeter at infinity.
I do know.
Think and answer. Concave mirror, it's a concave mirror. Focal length is given. How we can represent the focal length?
F is equal to
Small letter.
F.
small
Focal length F is equal to 20 centimeter.
millimeter.
And what is the nature of the mirror? Is it is concave or convex?
Focal length.
Is it concave or convex?
Okay.
Concave. Then what about the focal length of a concave mirror?
Negative.
Oh, yes, very good. Focal length of a concave mirror is always negative. So you must put a negative sign here. Focal length F is equal to negative 20 centimeter. Then another clue is here. It forms an image having twice the size of the object. It forms an image having twice the size of the object.
Two is
We know
equal
that object distance is taken as minus u. Object is always kept on the left side of the mirror. Then according to Cartesian sign convention, we know that it should take a negative value. Then what about the image distance v? The image having twice the size of the object means it is negative 2u. Negative 2u. Twice the size of the object. Object size is negative u. And the image size is twice the size of the object. So it becomes minus 2u. Then how we can find the position of the object? Object distance. Which equation we can use here? Yeah, it's right.
1 by v equal to 1 by.
Yeah, according to mirror formula, we have 1 by f is equal to 1 by v plus 1 by u. So here we want to find out the 1 by u. So just rearrange the equation. It becomes 1 by u is equal to 1 by f minus
by v.
1 by v. Right. Or before that, you can find out from here itself. That is 1 by f. It is given 1 by minus 20 is equal to, what is 1 by v? 1 by minus 2u plus, we don't know the value of object distance. So put it as 1 by negative u. 1 by minus 20 is equal to 1 by minus 2u plus minus of 1 by u. So it becomes minus 1 by 20 is equal to minus u minus 2u divided by minus 2u into u. It becomes 2u square. So we have minus 1 by 20 is equal to minus u minus 2u minus 3u
Minus
divided
3.
by 2u square. Or minus 1 by 20 is equal to minus 3 by 2u, which implies u is equal to, rearrange the equation, u is equal to minus 2 by 3 into minus 1 by 20. Yes.
Physics only problem based questions.
Yeah.
Full.
Not full. Here you can expect assertion and reasoning type questions also. In the first chapter, we have a lot of questions like mirror formula, magnification formula. So you can expect numericals from the first chapter.
Chapter.
Yes.
And then second chapter.
From the second chapter, only theory. Human eye and the colorful world. We are only studying about the scattering of light and all. So what is the answer you got? U, object distance U. Minus 1 by 20. Image distance V is equal to 2U, twice the size of the object. U is equal to, okay. 1 minute. S.
Sign Cartesian rule. Man, that today I'm getting it. When it will be negative or positive, that I don't know. That
Okay,
is
we can discuss the numericals. So here we have, I think we do one mistake. You don't need to take the V is equal to negative 2U. So the equation becomes 1 by F is equal to 1 by V plus 1 by U, which implies 1 by minus 20 is equal to, focal length is negative, so taken it is minus 20. 1 by 2U, image distance is twice the size of the object. So 1 by 2U plus 1 by U, object distance is always negative, so it is negative U. So minus 1 by 20 is equal to 1 by 2U minus 1 by U. It becomes minus 1 by 20 is equal to U minus 2U divided by 2U square. Minus 2U square. That is minus 1 by 20 is equal to minus 1U divided by minus 2U square. Minus 1 by 20 is equal to 1 by 2U, which implies U is equal to 20 by 2. Minus 20 by 2. What will be the final answer?
10 centimeter.
10 centimeter. Actually, a negative sign will be there. 10 centimeter. And we know that here we are finding the object distance. Object is always placed on the left side of the mirror. So we must have a negative sign, negative 10 centimeter. For the virtual position of an object, the position of the object will be 10 centimeter. It is negative sign. Why the negative sign comes here? It is according to the Cartesian sign convention. The object is always placed on the left side of the mirror. So we must have a negative sign. Okay. Yeah. U is equal to negative 10 centimeter is the answer. Read the next question. S. The image formed by concave mirror is real, inverted, and same size as that of the object. The position of the object should be at the focus, at the center of curvature, between focus and center of curvature, beyond the center of curvature.
At center.
Yes,
At center of curvature.
at center of curvature. The image formed by a concave mirror is real, inverted, and same size set of the object. So only one case is present. In the case of concave mirror, we know that if the object is placed at the center of curvature, the image will be formed also at the center of curvature itself. Very good. So option B is right. And here actually the answer and explanation is wrong. Answer is not C, it is B, at the center of curvature. If and only if we place the object at the center of curvature, then only we get the object at the center of curvature itself. The nature of the image is real and inverted, and its size is same size. Okay, so you don't need to copy down this answer, it is wrong. The correct answer is at center of curvature. Now, question number 10. The nature of the image formed by concave mirror when the object is placed between the focus and the center of curvature C of the mirror observed by us is real, inverted, and diminished, virtual, erect, and smaller in size, real, inverted, and enlarged, virtual, upright, and enlarged.
C.
Real, inverted, and enlarged. What about others? Is there any other answers?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah.
The nature of the image formed by concave mirror when the object is placed between the focus F and the center of curvature of the mirror observed by us. Concave mirror. It is concave mirror called focus, center of curvature. Object is placed between focus and the center of curvature. That is here. Where do you get the image if the object is placed between focus and center of curvature?
Beyond C.
Beyond C. We get the image beyond C. Okay, right. We get the image beyond C. Okay, all right. Then what about its nature and size?
It says enlarged.
Real and inverted, and it is enlarged. Option C is right. Okay, then next question. Read the question. The nature of image formed by a convex mirror when the object distance from the mirror is less than distance between pole and focal point of the mirror would be real, inverted, and diminished in size, real, inverted, and enlarged in size, virtual, upright, and diminished in size, virtual, upright, and enlarged in size. Option
C.
C, virtual, upright, and diminished. A convex mirror. Yes, very good. In the case of convex mirror, we have only two cases are there, and in the both cases we get the image which is virtual and erect. Virtual and erect. And what about the size of the image in both cases? It's diminished in nature. Okay. If you are using a convex mirror, we have only two possible cases. Object at infinity and object between, anywhere between pole and infinity. So in both cases, we get a virtual and erect image, and the image formed will be diminished or point sized in nature. So option C is right. Option C. Here you have the explanation. Convex mirror always forms a virtual, erect, diminished image irrespective of the position of the object in front of it. Only two cases are possible. We can either place the object at infinity or between infinity and that of the pole. In the two cases, we get the same observation. The image formed will be virtual and erect, and it is diminished in nature. Now, question number 12. If a man's face is 25 centimeter in front of a concave shaving mirror, producing erect image 1.5 times the size of the face, focal length of the mirror would be dash. If a man's face is 25 centimeter in front of a concave shaving mirror, producing erect image 1.5 times the size of the face, focal length of the mirror would be dash. So what is the object here? Object. Here the object is the man's face. Okay, the man's face is the object. And here we are using a concave mirror. What about the object distance? Yes, object distance is negative 25 because here we are using a concave mirror. Even though it is a concave or convex mirror, object distance is always negative. And it is producing an erect image 1.5 times the size of the face. That is 1.5 times gives the magnification. Magnification is something that it gives the size of the image. Okay. So here M is equal to 1.5 times the size of the face. So what will be the correct answer? This is the method that we are going to solve it. Here M is equal to negative V by U. Magnification M is equal to negative V by U. The magnification is given, it is 1.5. So here M is equal to 1.5. And object distance is given. So M is equal to negative V by U. Equation becomes 1.5 is equal to negative V divided by U. Here U is negative 25. So this negative and negative cancels. So we have 1.5 is equal to V by 25, which implies V is equal to 25 into 1.5. Okay, V is equal to 25 into 1.5. According to magnification, M is equal to negative V by U. Magnification is given. That is the size of the image is given. The size of the face. It is 1.5. 1.5 is equal to negative V by U. U is already given. Man's face is given. It is formed at a distance of minus 25. So minus V divided by minus 25. We can cancel these two negative signs. So it becomes 1.5 is equal to V by 25, which implies V is equal to 25 into 1.5. V is equal to 25 into 1.5. V is equal to 25 into 1.5. (25 into 1.5 is 37.5 centimeter. So here we get the image distance. Then use the mirror formula and find the focal length. Focal length can be calculated by 1 by F is equal to 1 by V plus 1 by U. That is equal to 1 by 37.5 plus 1 by minus 25. That is equal to, just cross multiply it. 1 by F is equal to minus 25 into 37.5 divided by, sorry, 1 by f is equal to minus 25 plus 37.5 divided by minus 25 into 37.5. Or you can find the LCM. Since it contains the decimal point, we just try to cross multiply it and find the answer. So we have 1 by f is equal to minus 25 plus 37.5. It is 12.5 divided by 37.5 into 25 minus 937.5, which implies f is equal to, take the reciprocal, minus 937.5 divided by 12.5. That is equal to minus 75 centimeter. So the focal length of the concave mirror is negative 75 centimeter. So try to work out the same problem by putting varying values for the image distance and the object distance. Find out the focal length in the same way. Okay. You can form the questions by yourself by varying the values of image distance, object distance, and all. Yes, Shania, what's your doubt?
Can you show 12th question?
12th one. All right. Is it over? I will send the same question paper to your WhatsApp group, to the class group. Okay. Now it's the time we can wind up the session.